Good afternoon, welcome to another video. This one is about Volvo, but filmed in a BMW. This is my wife's new car, which may appear on the channel later on. Anyway, we're not talking about BMWs today. We are talking about Volvos, and it's the electric one. It is the Volvo EX30, which has been taken off sale as owners are refunded over software issues. This is from autocar.co.uk. The issues range from screens going black, steering wheel buttons not responding, and cars not charging. The Volvo EX30 has been taken off sale while the Swedish brand scrambles to fix software issues that have resulted in some owners handing their cars back. Here's something interesting, ladies and gentlemen. In the time between me making this video and editing this video, Autocar took the article down. They changed it. They removed the whole section about it being taken off sale and turned it around. So now the new article simply says, it's this one, look, this is what they changed it to. EX30 owners refunded over software issues. They changed the headline. And I think they did that so that it doesn't look so bad. So you no longer have the headline, oh, it's been taken off sale, isn't that terrible? They just changed it so that owners have been refunded. When actually, if you read the article, as you'll see in the video, it has been taken off sale. Our Autocar protecting the EV industry. These issues, owners have told Autocar, range from, as I said, screens going black, steering wheel buttons not working, cars not charging, and emergency braking systems randomly activating. Again, like, I don't feel like this is a Volvo specific thing. I just feel like a lot of new cars are so overloaded with tech that they end up having these sort of problems. And this is part of the reason why I am sat in my wife's new car, which is, you know, on its way to be bought into full family use. But we've gone backwards. We are moving from, as our sort of second family car, a 2016 car, back to a 2008 car. So it's got a key, which I much prefer. And I just feel like there's just so much tech on modern cars. This is an inevitability. It's not just Volvo. Some issues have been so crippling that owners have returned their cars to Volvo for full refunds. In response, a Volvo spokesperson said in a statement, "We recognise that this is not what they expect from their Volvo car, and we're working to remedy this as swiftly as possible with the minimum of inconvenience to our customers." It's pretty big though, isn't it, if a car has to be taken off sale? The EX30 relies heavily on its software, as do all modern cars, with most key functions, including the headlights, wing mirrors and climate control, accessed through its central touchscreen. Headlights, well, that's a switch over here. Wing mirrors, well, that's a switch over there. Climate control, that's in the middle on the big button. And the headlights, wing mirrors and climate control have all been moved from where they were, which wasn't a problem. We didn't have an issue with where things were in the car, but instead we've moved them to the central touchscreen. I understand it's probably cheaper to do that, but that means if you're driving along and you want to switch your lights off, instead of just reaching down, because that's the thing, right? With older cars, you get to know where the buttons are. I know full well that in this car and in my Volvo, I can switch my headlights on and off without taking my eyes off the road. I can manipulate my mirrors without taking my eyes off the road, particularly in the Volvo 850s, because you've got two central stalks down by the handbrake. You could do that with your left hand whilst still driving. What was the other one? Headlights, wing mirrors and climate control. Again, climate control. One of my first ever Geoff Buys Cars videos was me driving along, talking about this, shouting, "Just give me a big knob." There's nothing wrong with enjoying a big knob. You heard it here first. But if your climate control is simply laid out in button form, it's very easy to manipulate while you're driving along. I can't imagine anything worse than driving along, trying to mess with an iPad to change my lights or my mirrors or my climate control. There's absolutely no need for it. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant. Volvo has told Autocar that the EX30 has been taken off its online configurator. So you can't configure one and order one brand new, but you can still buy one from stock because a 2025 model year update is due on the 8th of July. So they're taking off sale the brand new ones, but you can still buy one if you want one. I'm not quite sure why you would, and I'd imagine they're expensive as well. Put the prices up here. Autocar understands that pulling the EV from the market is a result of these software issues, and Volvo confirmed any changes being made for the model year 2025 will be minimal, given that software changes can be applied over the air. So what they're saying is the new 2025 model is not going to be physically any different to the old ones, but they are frantically looking for software developers to make the car work properly. This isn't the first time Volvo, owned by Chinese colossus Geely, has experienced issues with the EX30 software. Before it hit forecourts in February, Volvo held back examples while key debugging software updates were performed. No, not key debugging software updates. So basically important software updates were performed back in February. The company previously told Autocar that no major changes would be made until it received data and feedback from customers. So the dependable Swedish car brand is no longer dependable or Swedish. Excellent. A video about a new Volvo filmed from an old BMW. Do you want to see my BMW? Would you like me to? You know, when YouTubers get quite big, they then do videos where they buy their partner's cars because they've then got loads of money. And then it's like, oh, I bought my girlfriend a car, or I surprised my girlfriend with her dream car. And maybe I could do, I surprised my wife by buying her an older and cheaper car than the one she's currently got. It'd be quite good and slightly against the normal flow of what happens with YouTube. But let me know if you want to see my BMW. I've not yet bonded with it. We haven't done anything with it yet. It smells of dog, and my wife has refused to drive it until it's had like a proper clean. And what she means by that is she's seen all the work that I've put into my Volvo 850 TDI, and the fact that I was out there for 2 nights with the seats out and like deep vacuuming and cleaning all the carpets. And she wants me to do that to this car because she feels like she deserves it for her car. And I kind of agree. So maybe that would get the smell of dog out of the car. It was, yeah, previously owned by a dog owner. There are no dogs in the car, I have checked. But yeah, getting the smell out of a car, it's not too bad. I don't think it's too bad. I think she's being fussy. But if you have advice in the comments for how to get rid of the smell of dog from a car, let me know. I think I'm going to remove the seats, get some carpet cleaner and go all out on this car, because I do think that it's nicer than the one she's currently got, which you'll see in the next video, which will be titled, I surprised my wife with a car that was older and cheaper than her current car. Thank you very much for watching this video.